Hello and welcome to the Middle School Bookmarkers Super Quick Read Aloud Show. This episode we are covering Jaqueline Woodson's Locomotion. And we're jumping into Chapter 1, Page 1 for our passage preview. This chapter is titled Poem Book. This whole book's a poem, because every time I try to tell the whole story, my mind goes, "Be quiet!" Only it's not my mind's voice, it's Ms. Edna's over and over and over. "Be quiet!" I'm not a really loud kid, I swear. I'm just me, and sometimes I maybe make a little bit of noise. If I was a grown-up, maybe Miss Edna wouldn't always be telling me to be quiet. But I'm 11, and maybe 11's just noisy. Maybe 12's quieter. But when Miss Edna's voice comes on, the ideas in my head go out like a candle, and all you see left is this little string of smoke that disappears real quick before I even have a chance to find out what it's trying to say. So this whole book's a poem because poetry's short, and this whole book's a poem because Ms. Marcus says write it down before it leaves your brain. I tell her about the smoke and she says, "Good, Lonnie, write that." Not a whole lot of people be saying, "Good, Lonnie," to me, so I write that string of smoke thing down real fast. Ms. Marcus says, "We'll worry about the line breaks later." "Write fast, Lonnie," Ms. Marcus says. And I'm thinking, yeah, I better write fast before Ms. Edna's voice comes on and blows my candle idea out. Now let's see what Common Sense Media has to say about Locomotion. They say the book is a 5 out of 5 stars, and it is rated for ages 9+. They describe it as, boys' writings are lyrical, yet seamless and real. Now let's also take a look at what Amazon has to say. They give it a 4.5 out of 5 stars based on 250+ ratings, and it is a teacher's pick. And I'm about to read the back of the book summary, but first, really quick, if you are a teacher or a librarian, here are some Common Core connections that you could connect to a read aloud like this. And here's the back of the book summary. When Lonnie was 7 years old, his parents died in a fire. Now he's 11, and he still misses them terribly. And he misses his little sister Lily, who was put into a different foster home because not a lot of people want boys, not foster boys, that ain't babies. But Lonnie hasn't given up. His foster mother, Ms. Edna, is growing on him. She's already raised 2 sons, and she seems to know what makes them tick. And his teacher, Ms. Marcus, is showing him ways to put his jumbled feelings on paper. Told entirely through Lonnie's poetry, we see his heartbreak over his lost family, his thoughtful perspective on the world around him, and most of all, his love for Lily and his determination to one day put at least half of their family back together. Jaqueline Woodson's poignant story of love, loss, and hope is lyrically written and enormously accessible. Locomotion by Jaqueline Woodson is a poetry book. It is definitely also about growing up and family drama. The page length is 144 pages, and the audiobook is a very short hour and 20 minutes. All right, let's wrap this baby up. Moment of truth, is this book for you? First question, ask yourself, are you interested in the plot and the characters, and do you want to know more? Second, do you feel like you can comfortably read this book all by yourself? And some curiosity fuel for you. What is unique about the structure of the book, and what are some differences you might expect because of the structure? And finally, Lonnie wrote, so this whole book's a poem because poetry's short. What does that tell you about Lonnie as a character? Alright guys, thank you so much for checking that book out with me. Be sure to hit like and subscribe and whatever other good stuff YouTube throws down there. We will see you later.